Hello, hello, hello. I am chewing gum, so I'm gonna have to be mindful of that. But welcome to another one. Let's get straight into it, because again, running late, need to go to bed. Um, so yesterday we did our infix functions, which was just sort of the basic operands of algebra. But we're going to need a way to be able to identify what it is that we are doing. So declare an infix eval function which takes two parameters, string and regex. Should implicitly return the dot replace method of string with regex and an empty callback as the argument. Okay. You're gonna implicitly reply anyway, so if this is correct, we're just creating this function which takes a string and a regular expression, and it will replace the things in the regular expression with a string and then apply or executes this callback which we have not yet defined on it. Okay, well, you know we need to prefix this with an underscore if we aren't using it. So let's go there. Arg1 operator arg2. Okay, so then what I can do here is I think I can just then say infix to function dot operator. Well, not infix the function, infix the function. Bracket notation. Okay. So I'm not like 1,000% on when I use dot and when I use brackets. Let's see if we can't find anything on that. Of course, if I've thought about it, someone else has. So let's see what FreeCodeCamp have to say on this. property by its key, modify the value of an existing property by its key, add a new property to an object. Okay. The dot notation approach using the dot period a key to access a property. Here's the syntax: object.key. You have the dot, then the key of the property you want to access. So object.name decode, cool. Dot name key, we get decode the value, cool. Dot age changes, cool. Okay. Add the location, adds location to it, cool. Bracket notation, property accessor. Evaluates to a value. Okay. The expression within the bracket evaluates to a key for the property you want to access. Okay. So here we just went straight to object.name, which was the key. Dot affects the key. Brackets uses an evaluation, evaluates it. So we've got name here and it finds the one that matches, I guess. Okay. Okay, we can do all of the same things. Okay, dot notation only allows static keys, while bracket notation allows dynamic keys. Static key here means the key is typed in directly. Dynamic here is it's evaluated. So we use brackets because we don't know what the operator will be, but we know we've got an argument for operator. And so if it's a plus, then it evaluates to a plus. If it's a multiplication, then okay, cool. I don't know. So this is all I need to know to understand that. I can sort of spend some time going through it and learning more, which would be useful, but I don't have the time to do it just now. And I think I just want to sort of note that it's okay to just get as much as you need to do this. I got the idea from Thomas Frank, who's a YouTuber, like, you know, much bigger, much more experienced, much better YouTube channel than my own, but he learned to code and talked about using the FreeCodeCamp course, where he talks about how he didn't even finish it. He got just about as much as he needed from it to do what it is that he wanted to do and moved on. And it allows you, I think, just having that mindset frees you from, maybe this is me either dating myself or this might just be a problem that's unique to me, but it frees you from needing to finish everything, because like my initial inclination, you know, jumping onto this article is cool. It's an article this long, I need to read it from top to bottom in order to get everything and make sure I've got everything that I need, and that's fine, except that's time consuming, and also there's only so much your mind can hold, and you probably just need to grab the bits that are relevant for what you are looking for, and then leave the rest of your space in your head to be free. You know, what's his name? Sherlock Holmes, the fictional character Sherlock Holmes, I think, demonstrates that really well when he says, having received some information, I think from Watson, that he's going to promptly attempt his hardest to forget it because it's taken up valuable space. And yeah, it's a similar thing. So just a side note there that I think it's okay to sort of come in. I've seen, you know, at least the difference between dot and bracket notation that pertains to what we were doing and why bracket notation was correct and dot wasn't. And I can move on, and the rest will come when it comes. I don't need to finish it. So yeah, cool. Okay. So to call the function, I just need to provide arguments, I think. X and Y. because this in and of itself becomes a function. This becomes that function or that function or that function. So I can then use it like that, I believe. Yeah, which is cool. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, we're dealing with strings. Warp, wrap each of your arguments in a parse float call. Again, this is similar to what was causing my recursion. My recursion code to fail was the type of the variable that's going in, and that not always being what you might immediately expect it to be. So something weird happening with my setup. Cool. So we're going to wrap in with parse floats, which will, I'm guessing, turn it into a float. It doesn't matter for the key here because that is a string. So we actually want it to be a string because we're matching strings here, which doesn't matter because all of these do is then give us the function, which has a proper operand there. Yeah, we do need these to be treated as numbers. So parse floats will, I'm guessing, transform it into a float, which is a type of number with a decimal point. Okay. Including decimal numbers. So let's go to our regular expression checker here, and I'm going to go to JavaScript, and what I need to do is create a regex that matches a number including decimal numbers followed by a that or that. Okay, so I need a class. Where's my pipe? need to escape that, don't I? See if I can do this one. Any digit here. Okay, so I can't think of it too quickly, but what I can do, I don't think this is cheating because I think this is searching for information, is a regular expression that matches a number. And let's go over to Claude. And let's have Claude build an app for me. Oh. Okay. So let's see if we can make sense of this. So, actually I'm gonna pull this into my cool, good, which is so let's see. This makes sense in my head. Oh yes, I need another number. Then it matches. Okay, so I think this is really useful. So we know this. Actually, maybe the regex will talk it through us. Yeah, it talks us through it. So /d will match any digit, which is 0 to 9, which is what we were doing, which is what I was thinking about. Plus matches the previous token between 1 and unlimited times, as many times as possible, given back as needed. I don't know what that means. Oh, so that means it doesn't matter how many. Okay. Oh, this is really useful. I can do that. So this regular expression 101 might become my favorite tool actually. So matches a digit 0 to 9. Matches a previous token between 1 and unlimited times, many times as possible. Given back as needed. I don't know what the given back as needed means, but it just means that it can be any number of these. So I can have I can have 56 and it will still match because it's all digits. Yeah. And then this gives me a dot and then another dot, another number, another digit as many times as necessary. So I can have this that goes into, and it will still match. But then this is optional. So then this will also still match. Yeah. And another capturing character. X or those two. Yeah. Okay, so this is the options. So it's multiplied all and then the same thing again. Yo. Okay, well I didn't grab this one, but I came up with a way to come up with it, which is cool. With Claude. So cool. I am happy with that. I'm gonna stick that here. And do that. And that. I'm going to use a capture group. That's for the first group, not for the second group. I can't. That's not what, it can't mean that. We want a digit and a digit. What was that? see what they're unhappy with. Because it works. That's the thing, it works. So let's see if I can find what they're unhappy with. Okay, so just wanted them. Alright, I'm gonna call it. Yes, yeah, fly point. Indeed, almost 100. Almost day 100. Yeah, man. By God's grace, we kept showing up. But love for that, man. Love for the comment. I am gonna call it now though, because I need to figure this bit out. So I mean, my code works. So if I write 86.96 times 1, it matches, so that's fine. It's not happy with my groupings, so I need to figure out what this means. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading. I've got this bit from the forum, so I'm gonna check that out, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow because my head is not working. But anyway, at least we got to do a little bit of discovery on dot notation versus bracket notation. We also got to look at a bit at using AI, which I think is going to be a tool. You know, you'll find lots of programmers use Stack Overflow. I will go and search for stuff on Stack Overflow. I think Claude is effectively, not Claude, but AI can be the same thing, giving you options. As long as you make sure that you understand it, you read the explanations that they give. You know, you use something like a Claude or something that gives you explanations, and you're not just copy and pasting. And make sure you understand what it's doing. Then yeah, you will. I think it could be a really super tool. I need to go and read about the capture classes because the course is somewhat limited in it wants you to do things a certain way, which is absolutely fine. And then I will, yeah, and then we will try make some progress. But I think it's been extremely productive. I'm grateful. So yeah, day 100 tomorrow, God willing, and I want to encourage you guys to keep showing up.